Picture a boy staring at a page filled with words, but to him the letters twist, blur, and vanish. Every classroom test feels like a battle, every book a locked door. Teachers call him lazy, classmates call him stupid. But what no one knew is that this same boy would one day write words so powerful they'd change millions of lives. This is Noah's story. From his earliest school days, Noah struggled. Letters on the page danced in his eyes. While his classmates read fluently, Noah stumbled. Teachers scolded him. Kids teased him. They called him slow. By middle school, he could barely read a paragraph. He felt ashamed. He hid in the back of the classroom, hoping no one would notice. At night, he cried into his pillow, whispering, "Why can't I be normal?" But Noah had a gift he didn't yet recognize: imagination. Though he couldn't read well, his mind was filled with stories, characters, and worlds waiting to be told. One day, a teacher noticed something special. Instead of forcing Noah to read aloud, she asked him to tell a story. And when he did, the classroom fell silent. His voice painted pictures. His words carried emotions. For the first time, Noah saw respect in their eyes. That teacher told him, "You may not be able to read like others, but you can tell stories no one else can. Don't let your struggle stop your gift." Inspired, Noah worked harder. He got tutoring. He practiced reading every night, little by little. It was slow, painful, frustrating, but he never stopped. Years passed. Noah graduated high school, then college. He finally learned to read fluently, though it always took him longer. But his imagination grew stronger. One night, he sat down and began writing the stories that had lived inside him for years. It wasn't easy. Every page was a battle. But Noah finished his first book, then another. His second book became a bestseller. Readers around the world cried, laughed, and felt inspired by his words. The boy who once couldn't read had become a voice for millions. Through Noah's journey, we see how our weaknesses don't define us. Sure, Noah struggled with reading, but his weakness couldn't cage his imagination. It pushed him to find his voice. Do you have a weakness that holds you back? Maybe it's shyness, fear of failure, or feeling like you don't fit in. These feelings are real, but they shouldn't hold you back from pursuing your dreams. Think about someone you admire, maybe a superhero, a historical figure, or even a friend. That person likely faced challenges, but they didn't let them win. They turned their struggles into fuel, just like Noah. Here's the thing. While we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we respond. We can choose to rise above our circumstances and turn our weaknesses into strengths. Some people might say, "I wish I could be good at everything." But life doesn't work like that. And honestly, it's boring that way. If everyone were great at everything, the world would be a pretty dull place. But it's our imperfections, our unique struggles and talents that make us who we are. It's what makes life interesting. So if there's something you want to be good at, go for it. But don't pretend it'll be easy. Nothing worthwhile ever is. It takes hard work, dedication, and the courage to face your weaknesses head on. And sure, there will be times when you stumble and feel like giving up. But that's when you need to dig deep inside, find your inner strength, and push through. Because on the other side of that struggle is where your true growth happens. It's where you'll discover what you're truly capable of. We all have the ability to turn our weaknesses into strengths. It's what separates us from the ordinary and lets us become extraordinary. So the next time you feel like your struggles are holding you back, remember this. Sometimes the very thing that hurts you today is shaping the gift that will change your tomorrow. You just have to be willing to embrace it. This has been your host. And until next time, keep living an extraordinary life.